Hello guys, welcome back to another stream of Honkai StarRail. Let's go, we are back in our game. अबे तेरी बैंड दी या यार रेजिन हो गए यार, क्या करे, क्या करने वाला था मैं भूल गया सी। कुछ लाइटकॉन का कुछ फार्म कर रहा था मैं। कौन सा था ये था क्या? आई थिंक यही था। यस, ये था।
Lending your strength. Who's next? Lending your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Stop this! Rise, Phoenix!
बोलो, एक एचपी वाले पे अल्ट मार दी पूरी।
Lending your strength. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. That's better. Dodge this! Who's next? You're not going anywhere. Rise, Phoenix! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
ये दो मिशन हो गए, शाबाश। दो और सात ये सैंड। ये तो है ही नहीं मेरे पास, लॉल। सिक्सटी इसको लेवल अप करना है ना, ये बाद में करेंगे। बाय, यही चाहिए ना। सुशांत का ट्रेसे सब करना था ना। ओके, और टिंगन बिल्ड करूँ या तो फिर ये दोनों में से कोई एक बिल्ड करना पड़ेगा। क्या बिल्ड करें? मैं तो बोलता हूँ ये फार्म करता है आर्टिफैक्ट, इसके अभी के लिए क्या बोलते हो? ये करेगा? थिंक ये बेटर है। छोड़ो यार, पहले यही बिल्ड कर लेते हैं। मेन डीपीएस
Illusions of the past. Who's next? Lend me your strength.
1 HP वाले पे मत मारना, बता रहा हूँ। शाबाश शाबाश, आ रहा है अभी, इसको भी खिलना आ रहा है, पक्की बात है।
You're not going anywhere. Rise, Phoenix. Lend me your strength.
सुशांक ओपी बे।
Nap time. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You're not going anywhere. Lend me your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
ब्रेक इफेक्ट तो है यार सुशांक की, पूरी शील्ड तोड़ देती है एक ही बारी में।
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
बहुत इजीली पेल दिया बे, मतलब व्हाई नॉट।
Come.
ब्रेकेबल आइटम्स हुए या थोड़ा और फार्म करना पड़ेगा।
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Nap time. Lend me your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Rise, Phoenix! You're not going anywhere. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Nap time. Rise, Phoenix! Who's next? To guard and defend.
Damn.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You're not going anywhere. Lend me your strength. Who's next? I'm okay. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Rise, Phoenix! Lend me your strength.
Easy. चाचा चाहिए दोनों में क्या है व्हेन enemy has their weakness broken on the field Shusang speed increased by okay for 2 turns deals physical I think physical damage करते थे speed का तो देख लेंगे बाद में यार ये भी एक करना पड़ेगा ना शीश अबे ये भी है ओके ये भी कर लेते हैं अभी सब हो गया सिर्फ ये बाकी है 3 2 बार बचा है 2 बार यही करना पड़ेगा लग रहा है चलो यही कर देते हैं अरे 3 बार हो गया
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. Who's next? Nap time. Dodge this! Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You're not going anywhere. Rise, Venus! Lend me your strength. I'm okay. Dodge this! Who's next? Lend me your strength.
और भाई एक एचपी वाले पे अल्ट मारेगा ये ठीक है यार ये कर लो 5 मिले ना थिंक हो जाएगा अरे यार यही बाकी था लॉल ओके मिशन क्या है ऑब्टेन वीकली का सपोर्ट कैरेक्टर अबे यार सैल्वेज 1 रैलिक ये कर सकता हूँ डेली मिशन करते हैं आज क्या डेली मिशन मिला देखते भाई छोड़े यार ये सब डेली मिशन करेंगे भाई नेक्स्ट पुल क्या करोगे और ट्राई माय ज़ीलर ओके हे खुशी वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम व्हाट्सअप ट्राई माय ज़ीलर यार रियल आईडी बताओ भाई यार फिर मेरे को कहाँ से मालूम पड़ेगा मिनाटो हो क्या भाई नेक्स्ट यार मैं सोच रहा हूँ पुल करूँ यार सिल्वर वुल्फ पे देखते हैं कर सकते हैं मैं इधर क्यों जा रहा हूँ इधर जाना है मेरे को क्या है भाई छुपके से बातें सुनेंगे मस्त नारुतो उज़ुमाकी अच्छा करेंगे यार सिल्वर वुल्फ पे तो पुल करेंगे फिर पर मेरे को एक टेंशन है मेरे को काफ का मिस नहीं होनी चाहिए देखते हैं आई डोंट वांट टू डू work with Emily either. She got really low EQ. EQ क्या है बे? I mean she is completely different from her sister. Let me tell you, the last time I asked her if she want to go submit some documents together, she just said to me, use the navigation system if you don't know the way. I nearly flipped out. Lol. That's just how she is. I once saw her fall asleep in her seat, so I covered her with a blanket. She didn't even thank me when she woke up and just said, the space station maintains a constant temperature. Don't you even know that? लड़की है या रोबोट है भाई? This person is so difficult. Has she got a vendetta against you folks? Emily has been like that. Wow, you scared the heck out of me. What are you doing? I was dropping on us. Oh, is that you? People are always talking you up on the space station, but I never thought it'd be even more beautiful in person. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I remember you are Ichigo, right? You heard it just now. We didn't mean to trash talk her behind back. Look at her now. Nobody is willing to do any work with her. I know her bark is far worse than her bite, and that she is not a bad person really. Can you please help us have a word with her and pursued her in her language? ये क्या मिशन दे दिया रे मेरे को भाई? ओके आंटी जी से पूछते. काफका wants everyone. I want her also. ठीक है यार, बात तो है यार. The ninth cup, come on, Emily, this is nothing, just pinch your nose and drink it. Yes, pinch your nose. It's just brown liquid. I can't take it anymore, it's disgusting. Why are you drinking so much coffee? You don't seem to enjoy drinking coffee. ये बोलूँगा. It's none of your business. Who says I can't drink coffee if I don't like it? Is this against the law? At the end of the day, coffee is just a functional beverage. People eat when they are hungry, and people drink coffee when they feel tired. So, you are the rumored. कितने पुल सेव किए हैं और क्या पीटी है? दिखाता हूँ, रुको. मेरे को भी ऐसे याद नहीं है. Who are you? Who still flirts like this day? Like this these days? अच्छा. Blah blah. The rumor is haha so tacky. Can you please talk in a less hostile way? No wonder people say you are difficult. Why should I care about what you think? If I do, I might as well become the acting researcher. Lead researcher, अच्छा. If you have got something to say, just say it. What do you want from me? Tell other researchers suggestion, अच्छा. Listen up. I don't care what anyone says about me behind my back. Just like Leslie doesn't care what people say about her. Emily, this is the way I talk, and nobody's gonna change that. As Emily speaks, a shopping list of books slips out of her pocket. The Art of Language, Communication Skills, the Communication Collection, 30 Ways to Capture the Hearts of Your Listeners. You notice that the purchases are all addressed to Emily. I see you really enjoy reading. Hmm. Didn't you say that you don't care? ये बोलूँगा, या savage बनूंगा मैं, savage बनूंगा. Oops, that's annoying. I don't know what to do. People say I don't have good communication skills. I am aware of that. But I I can't change that quickly. And books only are right about theory. In practice, it is all useless. I can coach you. Yeah. Reading is out. Reading is of little use. It must be practiced. Yeah. Yes, yes. I just got a little too excited when speaking. होंकाई वॉच पार्टी देखी क्या? अरे यार नहीं देखी यार. टाइम नहीं मिला यार. देखनी थी मेरे को पर never mind. Can you coach me? Like if you want to chat with other people, how do you start the conversation? How about this? Hello, what's for dinner? It sure is windy today. What are you doing? Hello, excuse me. Yeah. Isn't that a bit too humble? It's just a chat. We are not asking for any favors here. ले भाई. ये बोलूँगा. Seems okay. What's for dinner? Sounds very natural. The tone is kind and non-aggressive, and it seems friendly without being overly humble. Okay. Looks like you are pretty good at this stuff. Thanks. I've got a meeting on right now. I'll try this later. ठीक है यार, चलो. अच्छा, वापस आएगी क्या? आ सकती वैसे. ए भाई, ले भाई, इसका तो मैसेज आ गया. Help me! I'm so nervous. There is a new researcher at the depth of insight. I can't talk to her. Let me think. Is it like this? Hi Ichigo, what having for dinner? ये देख लो. Having some snacks. Too lazy to eat. Did you make me your practice partner? ये क्या है? अच्छा, हम प्रैक्टिस करवा रहे हैं उसको. ठीक है. He, you found out. I just need the practice. I just feel I am not used to it. ए पढ़ने दो यार मेरे को. Not used to chatting with people like this. You don't know, but I summoned so much courage just to talk to the people in my depth. Turns out they were so surprised by me. It's funny, thank goodness. Everything went well in the end. Either way, thank a bunch, master of words. अरे भाई कितने मैसेजेस आए हैं यार, सब पढ़ने पड़ेंगे लग रहा है. बहुत मैसेजेस आए. चलो, कमीशन तो हो गए. क्या बोल रहे हैं आप? बहुत कुछ आ रहा है. मैनी इवेंट्स, 10 फ्री पुल्स, फ्री न्यू 4 स्टार कैरेक्टर. हाँ क्या? हाँ 10 पुल्स का मैंने देखा था. इवेंट तो चलो आती रहेगी, इवेंट का तो कोई टेंशन नहीं है. नाइस. बुक का क्या मैसेज आया? ऑनरी मेंबर, डू यू हैव एनी इंटरेस्टिंग बुक्स टू रिकमेंड? व्हाट हैपेंड टू यू? तेरे को पढ़ने का कब से शौक हो गया? What do you mean? Can't the boss of the moles want to read? So, do you have any recommendation? Tale of a Winterland. Yeah. Very popular in Bellabog. Okay. ये तो मेरे को भी नहीं पता था लो. What is the book about? Who has never heard of it? It's about going outside of Bellabog. हम्म. यार ये मैसेजेस पढ़ने में बहुत ही मजा आता है. In that case, it's better to venture out on my own. It's so dangerous. आना भाई. Don't go anywhere. Do you hear me? ये लो भाई. जीजी हो गया. नताशा का क्या मैसेज आया? डिड योर कोल्ड गेट बेटर? अरे हाँ, 2-3 दिन पहले मैसेज आया था इसका, तभी मैंने बताया था कि मेरे फोन को बुखार आ गया है. डिड यू टेक मेडिसिन अकॉर्डिंग टू माई प्रिस्क्रिप्शन? माई कोल्ड इज गॉन. यस सर, यस मैम, बट आई डिडंट गेट सम ऑफ द इंग्रेडिएंट्स इन योर प्रिस्क्रिप्शन. ऑल ऑफ देम. दे डोंट हैव दीज ऑन द एक्सप्रेस. एक्सप्रेस पे नहीं मिलता यार ये सब. तो फिर तुम्हारा कोल्ड गया कैसे? इट्स माई मिस्टेक, सॉरी. है जी, खुद की मिस्टेक बना रही. कम टू द क्लिनिक लेटर, आई विल प्रिपेयर सम मेडिसिन फॉर यू टू यूज ऑन द रोड. ये एज अ ट्रेल ब्लेजर द हेल्थ ऑफ योर बॉडी इज अटमोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंस. बात तो है यार, बात तो है. यू मस्ट टेक केयर ऑफ योर सेल्फ. थैंक यू नेट. अरे अरे यार, पुल देखना था यार, माफ करो यार, भूल गया. रुको रुको, डोंट मेंशन इट. हाँ यार, पुल देखना था. रुको रुको. पुल है यार 21 प्लस. ये इतने कितने होते हैं? प्लस 23. ओके, तो 45. हाँ आई गेस 44 या ऐसा कुछ. पुल से पीटी. पीटी तो ज्यादा होगी नहीं यार. पीटी कितनी होगी भाई? 1 2 3 4 पीटी. लग तो नहीं रहा मिलेगा कुछ. ये 15 विशेष और पड़ी मेरे पास. इसको भी सेव करेंगे, सब सेव करेंगे भाई. पेला पेला क्या बोल रही है? द नेक्स्ट परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ मैकेनिकल अच्छा इधर से था. अबाउट टू स्टार्ट. यू कमिंग? ऑफ कोर्स आई एम कमिंग. आई विल डेफिनेटली गो नेक्स्ट टाइम. नहीं, आई एम कमिंग. यस. फीवर फॉर 10 ईयर्स है जी. 10 ईयर्स? अभी अभी तो पैदा हुआ हूँ मैं. डोंट गेट टू एक्साइटेड आना. Anyway, if you are coming, I'll save a good seat with you. Aye, Pela, nice one. Don't forget to buy flower for us. You'll probably get cold up on that stage. It's better not to go then. मेरी 40 पीटी है एंड 30 पुल सेव. अच्छा, ये तुमने इस यहाँ पे पुल किया था क्या जिंग युआन पे? आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड सरवाल. अबे, यू एग्री टू कम, यू कांट बैक आउट नाउ. ठीक है यार. शिंगचू क्या बोल रही है? ओ राइट, आई वांना आस्क फॉर अ फेवर. I went to listen to Mr. Xian's storytelling after work, but he stopped at a cliffhanger. I can't take it. He is resuming tomorrow, but at an earlier time. I don't know if I'll be able to get this soon enough after work. If I can't make it, can you go and listen in my instead? No problem. But I haven't heard the story today. आना भाई. वही तो. Oh, the story today is about the Cloud Strider, and apparently they have a train. This train is like the Xiangzhu ship and can travel between worlds. है यांगशिंग मिला था उस पे E1 यांगशिंग. ओ भाई, अच्छा तो आपका 50-50 भी है. तो फिर आपको तो टेंशन वाली बात नहीं है. मेरा तो 50-50 भी नहीं है यार. मतलब 50-50 ही है, गारंटीड नहीं है. It does sound familiar, right? That's why I'm asking for a favor. Mr. Xian said the Cloud Strider once arrived at a planet called Harilo, but was stuck into a huge conspiracy and even battled a massive golden robot. Don't spoil wherever happens next to me. Just tell me what Mr. Xian version is tomorrow. Where is Harilo? What is the massive golden robot? So you don't know? All right. Looks like I still have to be there in person tomorrow to get the story. Next time I'll tell me your version. ये लो भाई खत्म हो गया. सीला अरे सीला का मैसेज आया. Say you are all on the express usually right? What do you do for fun? यार फन के लिए हमारे पास एक बंदी है जिसका नाम है मार्च. Just asking. Now that there is much less fighting to do, I want to cultivate you some new hobbies. हाँ cultivate अच्छा. I like singing and dancing. नहीं. I like rapping. I like doing sports. या ये कर सकते हैं, ये कर सकते हैं. Sports. Why don't you come over to Wildfire and be a runner? I guarantee you'll get your step count in no time. How bothersome now that I have time. I don't know what to spend my time on. What were your hobbies before this? Killing enemies, I think. Just some handicrafts, some doll mending and stuff. What a screen hobby, huh, na bhai? It doesn't sound like you. Why? Don't trust me. If you have any suggestion, feel free to send some my way. I'm gonna go paint the wall. I have to finish 15 walls today. Sheesh. Lol. ओके अभी मेरे को क्या करना था. रिवॉर्ड्स अपडेटेड स्टिमुलेटेड यूनिवर्स. या ये करते हैं पहले थोड़ा सा. स्टिमुलेटेड यूनिवर्स में जाते हैं. लेट्स गो. वर्ल्ड 6 खुल गया था मेरा. चीज ये चाहिए मेरे को. इंक्रीजेस वेरियस क्रिट रेट बाय 8% व्हेन द वेरियस करंट क्रिट रेट रीचेस 50% और हायर. द वेरियस अल्टीमेट एंड फॉलो अप अटैक डैमेज इंक्रीज बाय 15%. 60 लेवल चाहिए. अरे यार इसमें तो ये चाहिए यार. ये तो है नहीं मेरे पास. चीची हो जाएगा ये तो. लेट्स सी क्या होता है. प्रिजर्वेशन ट्राई करते पहले तो. Every time a certain number of tunnel pass the current character. ये लो मिस करेगी भाई ये तो.
So you are afraid of me.
So you are afraid of me.
This battle is unavoidable. Lengthening your strength. Who's next?
नहीं मारता यार. छोड़ो यार. If the enemy's weakness is broken after receiving an attack, there is a chance for them to be inflicted with a random DOT. When a character turns begin regenerate their energy. After restoring an ally's HP, there is a small skill point. Nihility रखते भाई. इधर कुछ नहीं है. तो जाना पड़ेगा यार. ये ले.
Don't mess with me. You'll pay for this. Lengthening your strength. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of
क्या ये वन हिट हो पाएगा? ये नाइस वन. अबे प्रिजर्वेशन का पाथ लिया. प्रिजर्वेशन आएगा भाई. When a characters are hit or consume HP और energy. चलो ये रख लेते.
What was that?
Will of preservation.
Asking for trouble, huh?
entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them. What a headache. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Easy battle over हो गई है. Reduces target and enemies effect rate after restoring allies HP, character skill and ultimate deal increased damage against foe. अबे यार. Shielded characters trait increase. भाई फाइनली प्रिजर्वेशन का कुछ तो आया भाई. क्या सीन है यार.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
ओह इतने सारे बाकी थे. लुल.
Who's next? Time for a shot. Nap time. I'm okay. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. Who's next? This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready.
Shielded character increases their attack based on यार आज आ क्यों नहीं रहा प्रिजर्वेशन का अच्छा सा यार कोई. द मोर ब्लेसिंग ऑफ एलेशन नहीं. चलो यही ले लेते हैं फिर तो भाई. बुक वाला क्या ही कर सकते हैं भाई.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them. What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
10,000.
I'll end your misery.
GG bye. Zelo fee. Characters that have their HP restored by an ally also restore extra HP. Deals additional damage based on the number of enemies hit by the follow attack when a character launches the follow. अबे भाई ये क्या है यार. Character can resist fatal attack. हाँ ये अच्छा है. शीश elite आ गया.
Victory means
अबे यही आना था all मतलब सब में है यार.
Will of preservation.
Show your courage.
अच्छा ये भी तो है. ये मारता हूँ. पैर ये ले. भाई अभी से मार दे ना. एक काम कर ले अभी से मार दे मेरे को.
Great.
मैं आया हूँ इधर मरने. मार दे मेरे को. कोई बात नहीं. कोई टेंशन वाली बात नहीं. मार दे मार दे.
Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
अरे नाइस रे. 1 hit कर दिया बे.
Time for a shot.
I'm on guard.
What a headache. Who's next? I'll end your misery. Sagacious discernment. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This battle is unavoidable.
Lance at the ready.
unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Naughty child.
I'm on guard.
What a headache.
अरे इसको ही कर दिया ये
Lend me your strength.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Lance at the ready.
Time for a shot. Now. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Lend me your strength. What a headache. Who's next?
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
So you are afraid of me. Naughty child. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with this. Sagacious discernment.
I'm on guard.
Now.
Nice
What a
teamwork.
headache. You'll pay for this.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? That's better. Your assistance is timely. To guard and defend. Crush them.
अरे थोड़ा लेट कर दिया बे उसको चांस ही नहीं देना था
Illusions of the past. Who's next? This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Thanks.
मर जा भाई
You'll pay for this.
नाइस वन After attacking enemies, the attacking character deals quick damage based on the correct shield effect on the character. After a character is hit by an attack, deals quick damage based on the character's shield effect on the. Same. The character's current HP is below 50%. The considers have extra stacks of fighting spirit. अबे अरे क्यूरियो भाई हंटर का क्यूरियो मिला चलो यार हंट वाला ले लेते हैं ओके मेरे को तो ये चाहिए यार मेरे को क्या अबे यार डिफेंस वाला दिया रे बाप डिफेंस में क्रिट डैमेज दे शीश ऐसा कोई करता है बोला डाउनलोडर में क्या ले यार सरवाल की जरूरत पड़ सकती है वैसे सरवाल का लेवल कम है बहुत पर मेरे को तो यही चाहिए भाई सिर्फ और ब्लेसिंग ले सकते हैं डोमेन ऑफ कॉम्बैट में इवेंट ही आ गई भी
So you are afraid of me. This battle
इसको
is
क्यों छोड़ दिया रे
unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
easy मोर ब्लेसिंग द प्रेजेंट डिफेंस या डिफेंस बढ़ाओ मेरा। ए बहुत ज्यादा बंदे नहीं है इधर, व्हाई नॉट। हाँ हाँ, किधर 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 दिखा मैं तेरे को, है किधर दिखा, ये ले। अबे यार ये भाई एक तो करके जो मारता है ना यार।
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. I'll free you from your chains.
डैमेज ही नहीं पड़ा।
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
ओ 20,000, ये अच्छा लगा कुछ देख के।
Who's next? You'll pay for this. Time for a shot. No.
It's time.
What a headache. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Don't mess.
ओह ये बाकी है, तेरे को तो पीछे से मारूंगा, ये ले।
Just a little something. What a headache. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
अरे 1 HP भाई कैसे?
No.
Lance at the ready.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. What a headache.
When entering battle path resonance regenerates energy. When a character gains shield, path resonance regenerates shield energy. Sorry. Apply shield and ember to all characters after using charm. The attack of path resonance preservation are guaranteed to crit. The more characters there are with shield, the higher the crit damage. Yes. ये कैसे रह गया भाई, तोड़ना तोड़ के आता हूँ। रीजन एनकाउंटर, इधर मार खाने वाला हूँ मैं, पक्की बात है। Join the challenge and achieve bad victory in 4 turns. कैसे? Cannot. इसको 4 टर्न में मार ही नहीं सकता मैं।
Great.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time for a shot. What a headache. Who's next? This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. What a headache. Naughty child. No.
I'm on guard.
इतनी जल्दी कैसे भाई?
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
फिर से? Why not?
Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. What a headache entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Don't mess with me. Who's next? Time for a shot. Now.
I'm on guard.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me.
Sheesh. After a character defeats an enemy, then massive energy. यार ये बात तो सही है यार. और एक elite आ गया भाई. ज़ीला की HP कम है पर बहुत
Up for
ज़्यादा.
a scrap?
मुझे क्या तोड़ने लायक नहीं है.
Show your courage.
Will of preservation.
पीछे जाके मारूंगा आराम से. ये ले.
Great. Lend me your strength. What a headache. Just a little something. Only a scratch. Don't mess with me. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Thanks.
Lance forward. Okay.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
It's time.
What a headache. Who's next? It's only a scratch. That's better. Thanks. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Not a scratch.
Just a little something. Now, don't mess with me. What a headache.
It's time. Lance at the ready. Okay.
Who's next? Your assistance is timely. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Just a little something.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
That'll take more than medicine. Time for a shot. That's better. Your assistance is timely. Now, don't mess with me. You'll pay for this.
I'm on guard. Lance at the ready.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Don't mess with me.
It's time.
Who's next? Lend me your strength. What a headache. Just a little something. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Now. Time for a shot. I'm okay. Just a little something. You'll pay
Lance
for this.
ablaze. Lance forward.
Lend me your strength. Now.
I'm on guard.
भाई ये मरेगा आज? इतनी एचपी पे झूल रहा है कब से?
What a headache.
Finally, भाई. After defeating an enemy, the character action is advanced forward by 100% at the beginning of the next turn. They gain 4 critical boost. Ah, yeah. HP दिया रे बाबा. वो एक रिट्रेट वाला बढ़ गया था इस occurrence. Obtain 1 curio and all character loses HP equal to 20% of their current HP. Discard 1 curio and obtain 1 blessing up to where it die. When the same character attack continues, their attack increase. Ultimate can inherit. ये बात. Regional encounter. अबे भाई, इससे कुछ तो गड़बड़ होने वाली है. Expose his bankrupt if you complete the challenge. Obtain one blessing of Raven. Expose him if you.
Great. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Satya is 27. Nice.
I'm on guard.
What a headache. This battle is unavoidable. Naughty child.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with her.
Pay for this. Lend me your strength. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. This battle is unavoidable. Who's next? No. Don't mess with me. You'll pay for this. Time for a shot. That'll take no. What a headache. Lend me your strength.
अबे जब भी क्रिट मारना होता है तभी तो तू नहीं मारती यार, ये क्या बात है?
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, by 28,000. Let's go. The higher the fighting spirit stack are, the less damage the character takes. The lower the character's current HP, the higher their attack becomes. ये ले लेते हैं यार, चलो वैसे भी कोई काम करनी है. The more blessing of destruction, the higher attack. When the character's current HP lower than 50, she receive a shield. या ये सही है. चलो भाई. $99 यार, एक रह गया. शीश, बॉस आ गई बे.
Enemies ahead. Up for a scrap? Show your courage.
Will of preservation.
यार कोकोलिया को तो हराना मुश्किल रहेगा. बस भाई, कितना मारेगी?
Lend me your strength. Naughty child. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
3 फेज है इसके. व्हाट? कुछ ज्यादा ही नहीं है ड्यूड.
Who's next? Lend me your strength.
Lance ablaze. Lance
ये लो भाई दूसरा डाल दिया अभी।
What a headache.
थोड़ी सी पागल है क्या भाई तू? तेरे को पता नहीं मैंने अभी अभी ये तोड़ा है यार, इतनी जल्दी दूसरा डाल दिया यार, क्या बात है यार। ये ले भाई।
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. What a headache. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
It's time. Freeze to death.
Don't mess with me. That's better.
Nice teamwork.
Now,
A world devoured by ice.
what a headache. Who's next? You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Don't mess with me.
Tremble before my power.
I'm okay. Lend me your strength.
Lance at the ready. Freeze to death.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. That'll take more than medicine. Just a little something.
चाहते तो CS के है बट किल साहब दिक्कत दे रहे, बात तो है यार। डार्क नाइट वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, व्हाट्सअप, लॉन्ग टाइम नो सी यार, क्या हालचाल?
Nap time. I'm okay. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the
10% निकल गया। ओ अरे 10 से भी ज्यादा निकल दिया, ये बात।
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
Crush them.
What a headache.
क्या लॉन्ग टाइम नो सी, आज ही तो मैंने डीसी पर देखा तेरे को। हाँ क्या
I'm
क्या
on
बात कर रहे हो?
Lance forward.
मैंने नहीं देखा ना, पर आपको बात हुआ है। अबे 5% पे रह गई भाई। अबे यार ये देख लो यार, ये कोई बात है यार।
Time for a shot.
ये ले 4% हो जा अभी। अबे मैं इसको मार दूं तो ये तो चला जाएगा ना, इसको ही मार दे तो। ये ले तेरी बहन दी। मर जा हरामजादी।
A world devoured by ice.
क्या मैंने गलती कर दी?
Who's next?
अरे मर रही नहीं है भाई, मर जा भाई।
We're not done yet.
अबे इसने तो अपनी बच्ची को बुला लिया रे, क्या बात होगी रे? वो बात अलग, तूने नहीं देखा होगा, तुम क्यों ही देखोगे? या तो तुम आते नहीं हो डिस्कॉर्ड पे, मैं क्या करूँ यार? अभी मेरे को पहले इसको मारना पड़ेगा ड्यूड। ये तोड़, अरे ये टूटा नहीं यार, इसको पहले ही तोड़ देना था।
Lend me your strength.
ए भाई ऐसे गुस्सा नहीं करते यार आंटी जी यार, ये क्या बात हो गई?
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
पहले ब्रोनिया को तोड़ना पड़ेगा मेरे को लग रहा है। अबे ये ब्रोनिया को तो डैमेज ही नहीं पड़ रहा भाई।
Now
दोनों दोनों मम्मी बेटी मिलके जो मार रहे मेरे को भाई, ताके खोल रहे थी।
Lance forward.
अबे वो टूट जाता तो बेटर रहता यार, वो भी नहीं टूटा।
Avalanche.
ये क्या कर रही है?
Lance at the ready.
अबे तेरी बहन जी कुछ तो कर रही है भाई। भाई जो भी कर तू इस पे कर यार।
Don't mess with me.
ठीक है, ये तोड़ देता हूँ। हाँ अल्ट आ गई, चलो अल्ट इस पे मार दी क्या?
Next. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
नताशा की टर्न आ रही है ना, तो ठीक है भाई,
That's better.
वरना मेरी इसका तो चीची हो जाएगा सी। एक और बार।
Thanks.
Judgment of eternal winter.
माय माय माय,
Just like that.
बाप रे, धागे खोल दिए सी।
Justin, just a little something.
अभी भी जेनित्सु बैठा है बेचारा अकेला अकेला। हाँ क्या वर्ल्ड 5 नहीं वर्ल्ड 6 है,
Devoured by Isaac.
एंड आई डोंट थिंक सो ये खत्म होने वाला है मेरे से। अभी दो दो डाल दिए यार इसने तो, यार ये तो चीटिंग है भाई, पक्की बात है, अरे हर चीटिंग है ये तो। अरे भाई,
My child.
अबे बे इस पे तो हील भी नहीं है सी।
We've entered the storm.
अभी तो एक बार और मारना है।
Crush them.
आना 5 में कौन था? 5 में कौन था? 5 में काफका थी, काफका या
I'll free you from your chains.
यार यही तोड़ देता हूँ मैं तो, एक काम
Disappear
करता
among
हूँ।
the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
अबे यही नहीं टूटा भाई, ये तो जीजी है मेरा। अबे नताशा को तो मत मार यार।
Will bury you.
ये लो भाई, डैमेज बूस्ट कर रही है भाई। भाई कुछ तो गड़बड़ होने वाली भाई, पक्की बात है। अरे हील कर दिया ये बात। अबे हील करने दे
Justin, just a little something.
मुझे, क्या मैं तो कुछ खेलता ही नहीं। हाँ क्या?
Judgment of eternal winter.
अबे चैट पढ़ने में मेरे को अटैक मारना रह गया, जीजी हो गया ये तो ब्रोनिया का तो।
We must
गई मेरी ब्रोनिया गई।
protect.
एक बार बेचारी फैटल ब्लो से बच गई तो फिर भी मार दिया उसने, ये क्या बात है भाई, ऐसा कोई करता है भला?
Don't mess with me.
अभी तो तेरे को ही मारूंगा पैण दी।
From your chains.
ये
Disappear
ले।
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. So you are afraid of me.
So you are afraid of me, हाँ? ये ले
Naughty child. Now.
यार, ये रिवाइव नहीं करती यार नताशा, रिवाइव करती तो मजा सा आ जाता, ब्रोनिया को रिवाइव कर देता मैं।
Back off.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
अबे इसने डीबफ, हाँ ये ऐसा भी करती है क्या?
Blaze to death.
भाई ये वर्ल्ड 6 तो बहुत हार्ड है रे बाबा।
I'm okay. Just a little something.
डैमेज कम है, हाँ मतलब अभी रेलिक्स यार लगाए नहीं ना प्रॉपर, तभी मेरे को लग रहा है फुल कैरेक्टर बिल्ड करके आना पड़ेगा इसके लिए।
Now or never.
Judgment of eternal winter.
भाई ये तो मेरा टर्न आने ही नहीं दे रही, दोनों मम्मी बेटियां मिल मिल के मार रही मेरे को तो।
Just a little something. Now.
जी भाई, तो भी यार अच्छा खासा मैं पहुंचा यार, दूर तक पहुंचा, मेरे को लगा नहीं था मैं बॉस तक पहुंच जाऊंगा, पर ठीक है यार पहुंच गया। मेरे को क्या, ओए 4 और मिल गए मेरे को। एक्स्ट्रा ब्लेसिंग आफ्टर विनिंग अ बैटल फर्स्ट टाइम इन द सिमुलेटेड यूनिवर्स। ओके डैमेज कम है भाई, भाई क्या होता है भाई? अरे यार ये देखो ना, मेरे पास है नहीं अभी रेलिक्स लगाने लायक इस पे। ये देखो मैंने ये सब लगाए हुए अभी के लिए, ये एक अच्छा रेलिक्स है थोड़ा सा बस, और कुछ मिला नहीं मेरे को अच्छा खासा। ट्राई किया था मैंने फार्म करने का, पर नहीं, कुछ नहीं मिला। 1-2 बार ही ट्राई किया वैसे, वो भी बात है। कंपेनियन मिशन करते हैं, जूलियन का तो नहीं करना मेरे को, क्लिनिक नताशा का कर सकते हैं, और क्या है, और रॉबर्ट सेटन क्लारा का है, नताशा का करूँ क्या? अरे वो छोड़ो यार, पहले बेचारे उसका करना है मेरे को। मेरा पॉम पॉम बेचारा कितने दिनों से रो रहा है। पॉम पॉम का करते ए पॉम पॉम, तू यार रो रहा था यार, मेरे को आज मौका मिला तेरे से बात करने का। यू आर बैक, यस आई एम बैक। आई हैव समथिंग टू आस्क यू सो दैट आई कैन ड्राफ्ट दिस express regulation that I'm doing. Ask away. What's that? Do you just start drafting that now? All right. This one's about whether or not pets should be allowed on the express. Sometimes passengers bring their pets with them on the express. वैसे यहाँ पे passengers कौन कौन से आते हैं मेरे को ये बता। TL level 44 I guess 44 है। But based on my professional expertise and previous experience, take care of pets during a long trip is a real hassle. बात तो है। Besides, some passengers don't really like animals, so Pom Pom wonders whether it's worth adding a line in the express regulation: no pet on boards. That's no good. It's too strict. What if the passengers say they are not pets? बात तो है यार। What do other people think? यार मतलब लोग बोलते हैं ना कि ये तो मेरे जान का टुकड़ा है, ये तो मेरा बच्चा है, ये मेरा पेट नहीं है। Aren't pets easy to recognize, such as small common pets like an owl, a cat, or a dog? Hang on. Pom Pom gets what you mean. Some people keep giant robots as a pet or even weird creatures. Pom Pom wasn't thinking broadly enough about this. No, Pom Pom has thought long and hard on this, and even if Pom Pom makes a no pets on board clause, then what if someone says that something isn't a pet but is instead their companion? If this happened, the express regulation will be useless. But but Pom Pom can't just leave things as they are. What should Pom Pom do? Don't trust things. Pom Pom let think it over again. Make passengers submit application in advance. What are we gonna do? Go ask the crew. ये कर सकते हैं. Great idea. If we take application in advance, then we can easily judge what species are allowed on the express and whether a pet is okay on a board or not. All right. That's enough opinion gathering for now. Whatever happened, Pom Pom has to thank you Ichigo for your cooperation. बस खत्म हो गया. Wait, what? बस Pom Pom भाई इतना ही था क्या? Another ordinary day. La la la. ये लो भाई खत्म हो गया यार। ए मैं 46 पे हूँ, 44 नहीं है 46 है डार्क भाई। माफ करो यार मैं खुद ही भूल गया था। लॉल यार नताशा की बात करते हैं ना, या ये करते हैं या नताशा की कंपेनियन क्वेस्ट करते भाई, मजा सा आ जाए क्या। किधर है नताशा? ए नताशा व्हाट्सअप, वेयर आर यू? अबे नताशा से बात करने से पहले टीम बदलो यार, दो लेके क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं। इसको लाओ या। I hope your exploration will mirror journey free pain. Of course, you get injured, accident, just leave it to the doctor. Need any help, Natasha?
You came at a good time.
हाँ
There
क्या?
is something you can help me with.
हाँ बता यार मेरे को बता यार बता.
According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It
हाँ तो
happens
मेरे को
from
उनको
time to
जाके
time,
ढूंढना
but
पड़ेगा, तुमने
never
follow up
as
नहीं
regularly
बताया,
as
follow up नहीं
this.
बताया करके हाँ?
I'm
क्या
a
बात
bit
होगी?
concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
ये क्या है भाई? Sounds like a charitable organization. Sounds suspicious.
I agree. Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that.
हम्म.
I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society.
अबे ये कैसा आवाजें आ रही
It
पीछे
certainly
से?
makes you
ये
wonder.
लोग क्या कर रहे भाई?
The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
Got it. You want me to go undercover? Do I need to be ill before I can make injuries? What should I do?
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to.
अच्छा.
If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines.
ये हुई ना बात.
Can I entrust you with this task?
Yes, ma'am. No problem. With me. Have I ever refused you?
You're as
Simp
considerate
करूँगा,
as
simp
always.
करूँगा.
This
Yeah.
little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Okay. चलो भाई. Companion quest करते हैं हम नताशा की. Talk to the first patient who skipped the follow-up visit. अच्छा. कौन है ये patient? मेरे को भी बताओ यार. पागल लोग follow-up में नहीं जाते भाई. ये तो कोई बात हुई. Depressed patient.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
नहीं मेरा नताशा का पालतू. जाने दो यार. Well, there goes my cover. Oh, who's Natasha?
Your cover? What are you talking about? Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit. Right?
Obviously भाई जाओ भाई.
What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
ये लो भाई. इतना डिप्रेस किसने किया भाई तेरे को? What that Natasha's diagnosis?
Of course not. I read it in a book.
ये लो भाई. ये वो वाले बंदे भाई जो गूगल पे देख के आते हैं ना डॉक्टर के पास. ये वो वाले बंदे भाई.
I
पक्की
can
बात है.
diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through. For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
मैं आप लोग को एक एग्जांपल दूंगा बाद में. मेरे को याद दिलाना. Are you serious? So nothing to do with your joining the mutual aid society then?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge.
तो
She
फिर
said
जा
I could keep
भाई.
the cab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
Money is one thing, but life. Well, the more important than life. I feel you. ये लो भाई.
You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either.
ए डॉक्टर वैश को पकड़ना
Vash was
पड़ेगा.
great, but Vash was always my number one.
Who's Dr. Vash? Free medical care? I don't believe it. Why don't you go to him anymore? ये कौन है? पहले मेरे को ये
Natasha's
जानना है.
brother.
कौन है भाई?
They both used
Natasha's
to
brother?
practice medicine back in Rivertown.
हैं? ये कब हुआ बे?
I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I have no idea what convinced him to set up down here.
A kind heart. हाँ. ये कौन है भाई? मेरे को पहले ये बताओ. ये है कौन? मेरे को जानना है. Free medical care? I don't believe it.
What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt. The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
Why don't you go to him
You think I
anymore?
don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
है जी. ये किसने सुना दिया तेरे को
I
भाई?
should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
I won't.
I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so
ये
she...
लो भाई. ये किसी ने भाई वो फैलाया भाई. रूमर फैलाया भाई. इतना गंदा वाला वो भी. Sheesh. And you believe that? It's not possible. It's not impossible. What?
It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that.
हाँ ना भाई.
Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
ये लो भाई. भाई ये रूमर
Avoiding a
किसने
follow-up
फैलाया भाई?
visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
और आंटी जी. हाँ.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder.
My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled.
ये लो भाई इनके तो कान ही काम नहीं कर रहे. I wanted to ask why you are not going for your follow-up visit.
Ah! A follow-up visit.
आंटी जी कैसे बोल रही भाई?
What you're asking about?
Yes, yes.
Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup.
हाँ तो भी प्रॉब्लम क्या हुई आंटी जी?
But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me, I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long.
ये लो भाई इन सबको किसी ने ब्रेन वॉश किया है पक्की बात. There is no time wasted where health is concerned, right? You should listen to Dr. Natasha.
Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough. Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Oh, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
ये लो भाई. I'm sure he's up there carrying right now. बात है यार.
Do you think so? Wouldn't he want me to hurry up and join him?
No.
Kids today. Don't give up easily.
बात.
Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose.
हाँ ये हुई ना बात.
Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
मैं तो बोलता हूँ पहले आपके कान का भी चेकअप करवा ही लेना. मैं तो बोलता हूँ पक्की बात. Have you heard of the Mutual Aid Society?
Virtual who?
ये देख लो भाई. Mutual Aid Society.
All right, I heard you.
हाँ.
Do you have to shout?
ये भाई अभी तो बोल रहे थे मेरे कान में प्रॉब्लम है, मेरे को कुछ सुनाई नहीं देता.
Mutual Aid Society.
Third
Avoiding
patient.
a follow-up visit due to her husband.
ये भी कोई बात नहीं बनी.
I should find another patient to talk to.
बात तो है यार. ए भाई तू क्यों नहीं जा रहा? Suspicious patient.
Why
अच्छा.
haven't I gone for my follow-up visit?
Yes.
Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
What makes you say that? I'm pretty sharp.
Who else would care about people like me?
अबे भाई तेरे को क्या हुआ अभी
I
भाई?
don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Did you have a dispute with her?
A dispute? No. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld.
तो भाई तो प्रॉब्लम क्या है
I
भाई?
just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic and no real efficacy.
ये लो भाई.
She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to be willing to take a little risk.
अबे ये डॉक्टर वेश से मिलना पड़ेगा लग रहा है. Risk? What
Dr.
risk?
Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse, and the unlucky ones check out early. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
They are willing to gamble with their life. I have no idea.
You're smarter than you look.
अबे मैं look what?
When life
भाई मैं
forces you
smart ही
to the
दिखता हूँ
edge,
भाई. ये क्या
you
बात है?
throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
Where can I go to get this wonder medicine? What if I told you I agreed with you?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule.
क्या रूल है भाई?
You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha.
मैं क्यों बताऊंगा? मैं नहीं बताऊंगा भाई.
If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences.
मैं क्यों बताऊं डॉक्टर नताशा को? ना मैं नहीं
Take this.
बताऊंगा.
It's the address.
हाँ बता मेरे को एड्रेस बता.
Final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
Okay. मैं तो बताऊंगा.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next?
यार मैं आता हूँ यार, वॉशरूम जाना पड़ेगा हल्का सा.
That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
क्यों भाई? क्यों लिसन करेगी तू? एक सेकंड ना. Let's investigate the wonder medicine address first. या ये करते भाई. इधर जाते पहले. फिर नताशा को बताएंगे ना कि क्या चल रहा है. ओके मेरे को जाना किधर है? ओ इस तरफ में.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
To buy medicines from the Mutual Aid Society.
Medicine? Oh, you mean Dr. Vash's wonder medicine, right?
Yes.
You're the same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. You talk to me.
Yeah जी.
And we only take cash. This ain't a charity.
I heard the medicine here is pretty cheap. What if the patient doesn't have the money?
No money? Then you don't get any. You go home and wait for death.
ये लो भाई.
Say, what are you trying to pull here? If you can't afford it, then get out of my sight. I've got medicine to sell. Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you friends with that doctor woman? I've seen you at the clinic before. I know it.
ये लो भाई, इसने तो मेरे को
Get
पहचान लिया
lost
भाई.
now. If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not welcome here. Shop's closed today. No customers.
Wait, what about our medicine? We've been waiting for ages.
Get lost, all of you. Save your breath and come back some other time.
पक जाएंगे पे ये लोग तो.
That medicine seller sure shut up shop in a hurry. I should head back and report to Natasha.
बात है जाना पड़ेगा यार.
The mining team is. If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Hey Natasha.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
The patients wanted me to keep it a secret from you. The patient said he was willing to take the risk.
I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here.
बात तो है भाई.
I warned the patients countless times, but Seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first. I don't blame you. After everything you heard, I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me.
Obviously, bhai.
If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
ठीक है यार, ये भी कर लेता हूँ तुम बोल रही है तो. Calm patient.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
Okie dokie. आपका क्या कहना है आंटी जी? Emotional patient. Oh my god.
Medicine Vash left behind. That stuff. Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
No. Okay.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story. I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
I think he was a doctor with zero medical ethics. Tough for me to say. I think he's insane.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Okay. और कौन सा पेशेंट है भाई? अच्छा ये है लोनली वुमन. लोनली वुमन आपका क्या कहना है वैश के मेडिसिन के ऊपर? I'm a friend of Dr. Natasha. I'm a miracle doctor from beyond the sky.
Who? And who am I?
You haven't introduced yourself yet. You are one of Dr. Natasha's patients, don't you remember?
Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where?
इसकी तो
where are
याददाश्त
they?
ही चली गई रे पापा.
You know where they are, right?
I'm afraid not. Are you okay? Try and stay calm.
You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where? Where did they go?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain.
ये कौन बोला रे बाबा?
That
अच्छा ये.
poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
They must have been seriously ill, and that made her become like this.
Yes. Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
It just sounds like a poison. They were unlucky.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Hi, Saab. I'm back.
Did you speak to her?
Yes.
By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well.
The people selling that stuff are devils. Those medicine dealers prey on our weaknesses.
Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story. There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction time and time again, the biggest factor being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground.
And then?
Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory. I think you know what comes next.
I'm sorry that I doubted you before. मैंने तो doubt किया ही नहीं भाई. It's hard to believe he was your brother.
Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Somebody has to do the right thing.
Thank you. This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine, but it's up to us to remove this false hope. You mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that.
ठीक है.
I'll be waiting for the good news.
भाई अभी तो नताशा ने बोल दिया करना पड़ेगा भाई, पक्की बात है. चलो भाई, जाके थोड़ा सा मारपीट करके आते हैं. Hey, I'm back.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
Hand over the wonder medicine. I'm here to buy.
Who are you trying to kid? You're that clinic woman's lackey. Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right?
Obviously भाई. किसने बताया पर तेरे को?
Look lively and send this idiot packing already.
मेरे को लग रहा है उसके क्लिनिक में ही एक जासूस है इन लोगों का. पक्की बात है.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and
Try my zealer.
crush them.
किधर यूज करूं पर यार? वो सब तो ठीक है. वेलकम बैक यार, पर यूज किधर करूं? उसके लिए थोड़ा सा रेजिन यूज करना पड़ेगा. यूज करते रुको. 10 हो गए होगे ना तो यूज करेंगे. इसी में तो ये सब ले लेता हूँ मैं तो. किसका आवाज आया?
Well, look who we have here.
ये कौन है बे? सोसाइटी
Your
प्रेसिडेंट.
reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
Who are you?
You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society.
अच्छा तू है.
The
तेरे को भी
medicine
मारता हूँ.
we hold
रुक.
here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that? Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine, only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you. The underworld
मैं तो
is
बोलता हूँ
full
इसको ही
of
खिला देते
sickness.
ये मेडिसिन.
What would happen if we left
तभी
it
इसको
all
समझ
to
में आ
that
जाएगा.
clinic to treat? My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road.
पहले इसका पैर तोड़ते हैं,
Shouldn't
फिर
she
उसको
be
मेडिसिन
thankful?
देते. ये ले, वंडर मेडिसिन से तेरा पैर ठीक हो जाएगा. यही करना चाहिए इन लोगों के साथ. Natasha would never give up on a patient, and she'd never work with an imposter like you.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you?
Obviously, भाई मैं तो यहाँ पे तोड़ फोड़ करने आया था
Seeing as
भाई.
you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity.
भाई जल्दी से फाइट कर यार, बकवास क्यों कर रहा है?
Seize the medicine thief.
ये ले भाई. ये लो भाई. आ जाते हैं छोटे बच्चे भाई. मेरे को मारेंगे. हाँ मेरे को मारेंगे.
Lend me your strength.
ये ले भाई.
I'll free you from
ये
your
ले.
chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'll end your misery.
What a headache.
हेडेक की है भाई, हेडेक की है. पक्की बात
I'll
है.
end your misery.
ये लो
Free
भाई.
from
खत्म
disappear among the sea
भाई.
of
किसी का टर्न ही नहीं आने देती है, अकेले ही खत्म कर देती है ये. इजी है बे.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Moneymaker?
ए नताशा आ गई.
So you admit it then. You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
Obviously भाई.
What are you doing here?
कांपने लगा बंदा.
As if we didn't have enough trouble already.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later. I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them.
हाँ ये हुई ना कुछ
The
बात.
debt that
आइडियल
Vash
डॉक्टर
owes
बे,
to the
आइडियल
underworld
डॉक्टर.
rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families. I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Okay.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Wait, cutscene.
It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
चलो चलो सुनते हैं ए जा यार
What are
जल्दी
you
जा
saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain. Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on
यार क्या कैरेक्टर
pseudomedicines
बनाया
will
ना
only
नताशा का
worsen your
भाई
condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patience.
ए लो भाई
How dare you speak to Dr. Natasha like that? Where are your manners?
ए ही काम भाई
Man, please think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment. I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Have some respect for Dr. Natasha.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
Are you okay? I'd like to straighten out that loud mouth myself.
Don't let your emotions get the better of you. If I were in his shoes, I might well have had the same reaction.
क्या बात कर रही हो?
Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story. If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
What? He's your biological brother?
No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been. I actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me.
अच्छा
My
ये सब
adoptive
orphanage
mother
के
always
भाई
saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is while we were still young. My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As kids, we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession.
What kind of person was Vash?
He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive, like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
So he knew this medicine was his work?
I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you.
Did he really pass away?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze. If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains.
To share his vision? Brief silence.
To be honest, I never understood how he'd achieve that blizzard immunity. But I do admire that vision and perseverance. I always chose to believe him, ever since I was a kid. I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way.
Changed him?
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash. He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects. But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
He lost his last shred of humanity. Did nothing seem strange to you all the time?
Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. We spent ages trying to find a way to handle Vash. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders. I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Banishment isn't a particularly harsh punishment. You did the right thing.
Looking back, it wasn't. He deserved much worse. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since. Forgive me.
यार ये तो थोड़ी सी डार्क
I'm
स्टोरी
not
थी
good
यार.
at telling stories. Vash was a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know. Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
तेरे से थोड़ी ना पैसे लूंगा यार मैं. ऐसे ले भी सकता हूँ, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. Hey, Natasha का मैसेज है. Sorry to bother you, Ichigo. I haven't quite got the hang of this little thing yet. Can you come down to the clinic when you have time? I have some personal thing that I want to talk about. No problem. I'll come now. Thank you, Ichigo. When you are leading an organization like Wildfire, is easy to forget that everyone needs someone to rely on. Thanks for making me have this feel again. A blizzard immunity. Oh, next companion mission आ गया बे. Oh भाई, nice one. ये क्या है? Redeemable with shield. I think मेरे को ये बाय करना चाहिए ना. बहुत महंगा है पर थोड़ा यार। हाँ 19 है, 20 एक मिनट बचा है सिर्फ। ओके फिर आपकी सीले यूज करते हैं, ठीक है। हाँ तब तक क्या करें। यार इसमें 40 लगते एक तो यार, मिलता भी एक भी है। ये वाला चाहिए मेरे को। कॉज ऑफ वॉर भी 3 है, तीनों के तीनों बाकी है। और मेमोरी, अरे मेरे को हाँ उसमें जाना था, या याद आया। अता स्टोर, हाँ ये बाय करना था। सुप्रीपोज 16% क्रिट रेट हो गया बे अभी तो चौड़। नारुतो सील 26 142। ओके सुप्रीमोस 3 वाला यही लगाया हुआ है, ठीक है ये सब कर दिया है। ओके 2 पीस अटैक बस इतना ही लगाया हुआ है। हाँ अबे इसमें देख नहीं सकते ना यार, एक तो अलग बीटी है भाई। ब्रोनिया बाइलू यानशिंग, इसका है ये क्या कर रहा है, क्वांटम 2 पीस क्वांटम डैमेज लेके भाई व्हाट, ये क्या बिल्ड है भाई। ओके हो गया 20। लेट्स यूज योर सीलर। नारुतो क्या लेके जाओगे।
Lend me your strength. Who's next? Lend me your strength.
लैंड फॉरवर्ड। कितना डैमेज देगी अल्ट में।
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
8000 क्रिट नहीं मारा, शीश।
Lend me your strength.
ये लो एक एचपी वाले पे अल्ट मार दी।
Crush them.
शुल हेलो ब्रो, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, व्हाट्स अप, क्या हालचाल। Hey bro, thank you for subscribing the channel. Welcome to the family. Hey. Chill bro, welcome. टू बढ़िया, तुम बताओ। मैं भी बढ़िया यार। ओके अभी क्या करें यार। ट्रेजर, अच्छा टू और किस किस का कंपेनियन मिशन आया हुआ है। एक तो नताशा का अभी अभी आया, ठीक है। जूलियन का है। और क्लैरा का नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम पे क्लैरा का करेंगे, मजा आएगा। और ये सब बचा है, सिर्फ नहीं है, बहुत सारे बचे हैं या तो ओके गाइज, आई गेस दैट इज इट फॉर टुडे स्ट्रीम। होपफुली गाइज एंजॉय द स्ट्रीम। अगर आपको स्ट्रीम मजा तो लाइक करना, शेयर करना, सब्सक्राइब कर देना चैनल को। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में, तब तक के लिए हंसते रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए और देखते रहिए मस्ती होंकाई इंपैक्ट की स्ट्रीम। बाय बाय। होंकाई इंपैक्ट बोला मैं, सॉरी, होंकाई स्टार रेल की स्ट्रीम। बाय बाय, टेक केयर, हैव अ ग्रेट टाइम, जी। यार कल थोड़ी सी लंबी करेंगे, ठीक है? आज थोड़ा सा बाहर जाना है यार, तो थोड़ा जल्दी जाना पड़ेगा यार। सुशुल भाई बाय बाय यार, सॉरी यार, अब थोड़ा सा लेट आए